Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goddess. Well, boy. I tried to do whoops. Yeah, let's flash everybody. I tried to do a live stream earlier, and for some reason, my 2-in-1 here would not let me. The circle kept going round and round and round. I was like, oh, man. Because I wanted to get this done before I left. And wasn't able to. So, and then I had to go up to the hospital and see Chris today because I had to take him some medicine from home that they, for some reason, their freaking pharmacy can't get there, which I think is ridiculous. Magic practice number 2, before your very eyes. Now, if you want to get the first part of this, you'll have to watch the live stream before this. This is just the breakdown of the assignment for the day. And I know I'm behind, so I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 of them this time just because the chaos still hasn't freaking slowed down, and I wish it would because today was a really, really hectic day. So count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, at the start of the day, take your top 10 desire list that you created. Number 3, read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can. Number 4, carry your desire list with you today in your pocket on at least 2 occasions in the day. Take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can. Number 5, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Day 23, the magical air that you breathe. It is quite possible to leave your home for a walk in the early morning air and return a different person, beguiled, enchanted. If someone had told me a few years back to be grateful for the air that I breathe, I would have thought the person was crazy. It wouldn't have made a bit of sense to me. Why on earth would anyone be grateful for the air they breathe? But as my life changed from using gratitude, the things that I took for granted or didn't give a second thought about became an absolute miracle to me. I went from sweating the small stuff in my little world and day-to-day life to opening my eyes and thinking about the bigger picture and wonder of the universe. As the great scientist Newton said, when I look at the solar system, I see the Earth at the right distance from the sun to receive the proper amounts of heat and light. This did not happen by chance. Those words made me think more and more about the bigger picture. It's not an accident that there's a protective atmosphere surrounding us and that beyond it there's no air or oxygen. It's not an accident that the trees give off oxygen so that our atmosphere is continually replenished. It's not an accident that our solar system is perfectly placed and that if it were anywhere else in the galaxy, we would most likely be devastated by cosmic radiation. There are thousands of parameters and ratios that support life on Earth. All of them are on a knife edge, and their fine tuning is so critical that a fraction of a difference in any one of these parameters and ratios would make life unlivable on planet Earth. It is difficult to believe any of these things could have happened by accident. It would seem that they are perfectly designed, perfectly placed, perfectly balanced for us. When the realization hits you that all of these things might not be an accident and that the balance of every microscopic element surrounding Earth and on Earth is in perfect harmony to support us, you will feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for life because all it has been done to sustain you. The magical air that you breathe is not an accident or a fluke of nature. When you think about the enormousness of what had to take place in the universe for us to have air, and And you then take a breath. Breathing air into your body becomes breathtaking in every sense of the word. We take one breath after another and never give a thought to the fact that there is always air for us to breathe. Yet oxygen is one of the most plentiful elements in our body, and as we breathe, it feeds every cell in our body so that we can continue to live. The most precious gift of our life is air. Some of these are quieter, the songs, because without it, none of us would last more than a few minutes. When I first began to use gratitude's magical power, I used it for a lot of personal things that I wanted, and it worked. But it was when I began to be grateful for the real gifts in life that I experienced the ultimate power of gratitude. The more grateful I became for a sunset, a tree, the ocean, the dew on the grass, my life, and the people in it, every material thing I've ever dreamed of having poured down upon me. I now understand the reason why it happened that way. When we can feel truly grateful for the precious gift of life and nature, like the magical air that we breathe, we have reached one of the deepest possible levels of gratitude, and whoever has that depth of gratitude will receive absolute abundance. Today, stop and think about the glorious air that you breathe. Take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of the air moving inside your body, and feel the joy of breathing it out. Take 5 full breaths in and out 5 different times today, and after you have taken each set of 5 breaths, say the magic words, "Thank you for the magical air that I breathe," and be as genuinely grateful as you can for the precious life-giving air that you breathe. It is best if you can do this magical practice outside so you can really feel and appreciate the magnificence of fresh air. But if that's not possible, then do it inside. You can close your eyes while taking the breaths, or you can do it with your eyes open. You can do it while you're walking, waiting in line, shopping, or anywhere at any time you want. The important thing is to deliberately feel the feeling of the air going in and out of your body. Breathe the way you naturally breathe, because this magical practice is not about your breathing, but about your gratitude for the air you breathe. If taking a bigger breath helps you to feel more gratitude, then do that. If it helps to make a sound or mentally say the magic words "thank you" as you breathe the air out, then do that. If you want, you can also do a variation of this practice in the future by imagining you're breathing in gratitude and filling yourself up with it with every breath you take. In ancient times, teachings, it is said that when a person reaches the point of being deeply grateful for the air that they breathe, their gratitude will have reached a new level of power, and they will have become the true alchemist who can effortlessly turn every part of their life into gold. Magic practice number 23, the magical air that you breathe. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, 5 times today, stop and think about the glorious air that you breathe. Take 5 deliberate breaths and feel the feeling of the air moving inside your body, and feel the joy of breathing it out. Number 3, after you have taken the 5 breaths, say the magic words, "Thank you for the magical air that I breathe." Be as grateful as you can for the precious life-giving air that you breathe. Number 5, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, "Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day." Sometimes these pages stick. Okay, I am going to stop there because I've had a heck of a day. So at least I was able to get out one, complete one today. But like I said, I know I'm behind and doing the daily practices every day. But I need everybody's patience and understanding that all this stuff going on with Chris is just throwing me loop for loop. Am I glad that he's breathing better? Of course. Am I glad that he acts more like himself now? Of course. You know? I'm grateful for all that. But right now, I wish I could get him to understand the importance to me of just focusing on the cleaning right now in the apartment. I'm trying to get more active every day. I'm trying to be more productive, you know. I'm going to go ahead and get out of that, though, because I don't want it to kill my battery, because I don't know if Chris has been appeased enough today that he's going to call me again tonight before he goes to bed, but I'm hoping he don't. But I wanted to get on here and do something, because sometimes my 2-in-1 don't like to cooperate, and it definitely was not cooperating earlier today when I tried to do this live stream then, so that way I'm not feeling so much like a zombie, for one. Plus, I had to sit in wet, cold clothes the whole time I was there visiting with him, and that was not fun for me. And Norma, at least she was smart enough to grab her umbrella before she walked out the door. Dummy me, I just flew out the door and ended up forgetting my phone and ended up getting soaked, just taking out 2 bags of trash. My Capricorn bag got soaked. My purse got fucking soaked. And it's like crap. So then when we got in the car, we had to get the heat running and the defrost and everything, make sure the windows were nice and clear so we could see to drive. Because when that rain hit us today, man, it waylaid us. My arm's hurting right here, so I'm just trying to, rub it a little bit. But it was a really hectic day, and I just don't have a whole lot of energy left for much of anything. But, at least I keep trying. Been trying to catch up on my sleep, and I've got to check some things to see. I've got some packages coming from Amazon, and I need to check and see where they are. And of course, I realize this after I take my glasses off like a dummy head. I don't need to be getting sick, because if I get sick or I catch a chill from sitting around in an air-conditioned room with wet clothes on, because I didn't take a hot soak that I promised myself that I was finally going to do tonight. Amazon orders, see where everything is at. Ew. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Okay, it's the pants, it's the perfume, and it's the foot detox. Okay. That's coming tomorrow between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. So I don't know that I'm going to be up that early. See how I'm doing here. I think I've been doing pretty good so far. Huh? Why am I getting a new debit card? Activate your new card and securely dispose of the old one. Wait, what? I have to do this now? What the heck? Card, I gotta find it first. If I can grab the right thing out of my purse. Update payment info. Add your new debit card to recurring. Payments and subscriptions to avoid interruptions. But mine's not expired though. Mine is good until 8/28. Why are they? How do I do that? Do the card now. Okay. Username. Remember me. Blocked your online access for security. We blocked your online access due to too many unsuccessful sign-in attempts to sign in. You need to find your username and may need to reset your password. Okay, well then I can't do that right now. Because I can't. What the hell? Wait. Better do what I'm legally under and what's on my card. Yes. What? Now why do I go through this shit? Two 227-898. Remember to set your code. I thought I did it right. 227-767. 992-625. I hate going through this crap. Whatever, go away. I hate this stupid thing. Wish I could figure out what that is. Scheduled payments. Okay. I need a debit card. Yeah. Freaking carpal tunnel's always giving me trouble. Okay, good. Got that one done. I wanted to, let me just say this. This should be safe. I got blessed with some money recently, and I've been doing a lot of money spells and money drawing, and I have used my gratitude, a lot. This is a time when you can, if you think about it, you can get out your magic dollar, which you're not supposed to spend, like ever, and then you hold it in your hand and say, I'm grateful for all the money I've been given throughout my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, blessed be. And, do that. Like, see, that's the thing about these tasks that you're doing daily or whatever with the magic book, the Rhonda Byrne stuff. Okay, let's see. That's that one. Now I want to go into Gmail here. Just full. Okay. I'm looking for something on my, and I need to clean my freaking this thing out too. I'm looking for a certain thing. It's not it yet. I hate when it's this far down the list. Here we go. Goodness. Okay. Oh, crap. I'm probably doing something wrong here. How do I... I have to find another one. Let's see. Just give me the option to make a payment. It's not it either. Ugh. Hopefully I'll find one down here that I can use. What is the amount? Wait a second. Wait. Next payment due. Okay. Is the amount due? Let's see, it's 30, so let's do. Okay. It's not going to let me put any on that one. Okie dokie. Okay. I stop and think. What is it doing? Yeah, sometimes it won't let you make a an early payment. That's what I was trying to do, but it won't let me. So I guess I'll just have to wait until I get my check on the 29th. Okay, Open Sky, where are you? I think it's on here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I can't find it that way. Ow. Okay, I can't, let's see, can't figure that one out. So, I didn't see Open Sky anywhere. I guess for now, at least I was able to get some on my Dave card. So sorry, guys. I didn't mean for that whole boring thing for you guys to have to watch, but oh, I've got some cards here that I can put money on. But my one card for instance, and my PayPal. I don't know when I'm going to be able to put anything on those. Do you use Sam's Club? I'll put. Shoot. I don't know when I'm going to be able to put any on my PayPal. Open Sky. Okay, I guess I'll just wait until I get my check, but I've got my one card that I can put money on. Just, I guess, trying to get ahead, by doing some stuff now. At least I got, I was able to put some money on my Dave card because they only gave me I think it was like $50, like instant cash for whatever. And I tried to spend it wisely, Um, show that to Carl. Okay. I'm going to wait and maybe we'll go to Sam's Club tomorrow. I don't know yet. Me and Maria. But anyway, I didn't mean to get so distracted and go into that stuff, but I'm trying to get money on stuff as soon as I can, but not going overboard either. Okay, this I can take in there. This I can put back up. Because I use this with my breakfast sandwiches, and I use it with my I can't even talk. My dang it, egg rolls. There we go. Egg rolls when I have them. But another good thing too that I was glad to hear Chris say, and I hope that he sticks with it. He said, that once the hospital gets him stabilized again, I guess he's waiting for a certain level or, of stabilization before, well, he was saying that once he got himself stabilized and he's back home finally, and got himself fixed, I guess, to a point, he offered to do couple counseling with me. I was just texting with my brother. I sent him a picture of this regular packet of Kool-Aid. This is the unsweetened kind. I'm not thrilled about getting up tomorrow at 4 a.m. I got a package coming overnight. But the only problem is it says between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. So I'm afraid if I don't get up at 4 o'clock and start watching for it, that's when they're going to try to deliver it. And then when they can't get in the fucking building yet again, they will fucking take the package back, and then I'll have to go through a bunch of bullshit to get it back. I'd rather not. Just get up at 4, keep watching for it, hope that it shows up, and then once it does, then maybe lay back down, get myself some more sleep. So, in light of this fact, I would rather be up at that time in the morning. And keep checking on my phone. Okay, I found one. Carl was asking about a multi-pack of Kool-Aid. What are you doing? So I'm texting with him too. This day, man, I'm just, you know what? I'm just waiting for it to stop, like where I don't have anything else that is expected of me. Um, I need to go take my hot soak yet. And then if he answers back, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one off because depending on how I feel when I get done with my hot soak and my Epsom salts here, I might get back on and do another one. We'll see. Blessed be. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining my channel. Those of you that have that I don't know about yet. Love you all. Be good to each other and yourself. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. All that happy stuff because we really need it in the world, guys. And at least I got another one of the magic days. Next time I get on, I'll try to do the 2 spells of the day again, the goddess of the day. And then another time I might get on again and do the cards. I try not to do too much at once because then, it becomes overwhelming, at least for me. So I kind of break it down in like I alternate. Like one time I'll do the books and then another time I'll do the cards. So bear with me. Blessed be again and see you next time. Stay wild, Moonchild.